Time that right indeed, and maybe got my mic off mute. Let's just get back to here. There we go. And apparently the audio settings got a little messed up. There we go.
Hail, Radma.
Hail, Radma, indeed. And apparently the game just starts immediately, so here we go. Well, we're right into it. While she's wondering, while Alex is wondering what's going on, we'll just get to our regular stuff, shall we? Howdy, everybody. Oh, yep. Hey, sometimes meat-free is a good option. So hey, those green herbs really hit the spot. Damn, yeah. Indeed. I have to join in on that.
Hail, Radma.
I can't wait till somebody claims me for that. All right, there we go. Everything is right in the world. Just turn some stuff up here so I can hear things correctly. You feel healed? Well, you know, hey, you're heading into the weekend, so heading into the weekend feeling a little refreshed and revived. You know, so it's always a good thing. Glad to let Radma assist any way he can. Again, how long I can get away with that, who knows? All right. I honestly thought this was voice acted, but that's okay. My head is killing me. Last thing I remember. I look very much like that too when I'm at home. I was at home and... wait. Where am I? I've had days like those too. What is this place? Hello? Hello? Saying hello at the start of a game like this is usually bad. Saying hello anytime you're, like, somewhat threatened is bad. Nobody's here. Okay. Breathe, Alex. You can and will freak out later. Right now, you have to find out what's going on. And that's exactly what we're doing. Finding out what is going on, why we are here in this mansion. Sure, Barry has a word for that, but a line for that, actually. This zombie is cozy? Good to hear. Little dude needs to be as cozy as possible. Especially if you feel like you're living in New Zealand today. It ain't good out there. Pretty shitty outside. Interact with objects by pressing the A button. Alright. Yeah. Really need a hello button. Anyone there? Oh man, is this thing broken? If it is broken.
Game over, man.
You behind this? What? Hello? It's a joke. Because I'm not laughing. And neither will you when I get out of here. Whoa. I just woke up here. We're in the same boat, I think. Let's say I believe you. What's your story? Who are you? Ooh. You know what? I have as much knowledge about this as everyone else, so I may as well just be a little honest. My name is Alex. And my story is that I'm in an office? Oh god, you've gone to work. One that I've never seen before. Last thing I remember, I was at home. Yeah, this is basically just working every day. I woke up, found this walkie-talkie, and now we're talking. They're short-range radios. Well, at least someone knows what's going on. I don't care what they are. I'm this close to a full-blown freakout. Who are you? What is this? Am I me? Okay, Alex. Listen to me. I need you to take a second and breathe. Freaking out isn't going to help anymore. My name is Torres. I'm a private investigator. I mean, I know what a PI is, so... he's already making plans on what he's going to do when he stops your place sooner. Yeah, that is happening. Yeah, that's happening in a couple weeks. I guess he's assuming direct control again, as he did before. Either that or he's crawling into somewhere we can't get him out of. Thank God. So you know what's going on, right? We can get out of here? See the pieces coming together. So in other words, you have no idea. It means I have some idea, alright? I just... it shouldn't be a problem. I was working for a case for an anonymous client. Sounds like something out of a movie. Or a video game. Usually it is, but a stack of cash convinced me at least to give it a look. Turns out somebody they knew had gone missing. Oh no. Figured it was the usual deal. Someone just deciding to walk away from their old life. Happens all the time, but it didn't add up. It shared a lot of similarities with the old cold cases I pulled up. I thought I was just being paranoid. Cue Black Sabbath. But it looks like there's something bigger going on. Putting that aside, all the speculation in the world won't matter if we can't get out of these rooms. You're trapped too? Looks like. Same deal as you, sounds like. Oh, another office. Great. Maybe I should be playing Backrooms or something. The locked door and no apparent way out. Not the first time I've been in a situation like this. It's not your first time. Keep a cool head. Take a look around. There has to be a way out. See what you can find. I'll do the same. Okay. Just stay in touch, okay? That's very Final Fantasy VII looking. That was fast. You found something? No, I was just thinking about what you said. You said these weren't walkie-talkies. Right. They're short-range radios. What's the difference? Saying walkie-talkie makes you sound like a child's toy. I used to have some of those. Okay, well, thank you, Detective Pedant. They're the same thing. Doesn't it mean we have to be close to talk? It would depend on the strength of the signal, but you're right. If one of us can escape, they'll be able to help the other, hopefully. That's getting ahead of ourselves, though. First, we have to focus on the task at hand. Okay, message received. Over. Hope we're not starting this again, are we? You don't have to say that, just... never mind. Oh, cool, one of these flashlights. I already see something. Oh, I honestly thought this had some voice acting in it. That's alright, like, seeing as I'm kind of planning on ending the weekend, like playing, No, I'm Not Human. Just getting my read on in advance, warming up with my reading. Alaska postcard, okay. I found it. The one that pieces it all together. People will call me mad. I think you are mad. But they have to know the truth. I fear we've already passed the point of no return. This message will be my last for a while. Goodbye and thank you, CW. They've underlined the word one. Wonder why. This is the couch I woke up on. It looks old-fashioned. It seems like it's brand new. Yeah, it's like retro revival. Have you not? Okay. I guess I'm just going to annoy her some more. Yeah, there is a lot of like Resident Evil-y kind of like tones to it. Oh yeah, yeah. The character art like definitely is something very new school, but yeah, it's a lot of like PS1 coded stuff going on. I quite appreciate this. But I just keep thinking, why am I here? Why me? You can't think of any reason you'd be kidnapped? What do you do for a living? A courier, kinda. Trafficker, maybe? Kinda. Could you think of a more suspicious response? No, I mean, I just pick up whatever work I can, you know? Delivering packages is easy. It's not like a proper job for me. I'm a writer. Not something I care about. Well, maybe one of those packages meant something. Or went to someone who didn't want to leave any traces. Or maybe you saw something on a run. I mean, no, I don't think so. Look, it's just something I do to get by. I'm not involved in anything. Well, I highly doubt you're here for a reason. Well, for no reason. Sorry. Think on it. Oh, a postcard from England. Cool. No, I want to look at the book. My ass. Okay, that's the same thing. Cool. Yes, books. Books. I think some of these are Latin, but that doesn't help me any. There are a lot of books lying around. Most of them in old languages. Like Latin. You can't read Latin. What are you, American? No. And you? A little. Why can't you? Sorry, I was busy cramming for school and working 3 part-time jobs. Touché. The book is the couches now, yeah. Alright, so got this England card. I know it's unorthodox, but it's safer this way. I never had a chance to explain, but I promise I'll make sense when I'm back. Until then, 7 pillars. They're essential. Best CW. Alright, kind of see where this is going. So we've got 1 and 7. Maybe something to do with this if we're looking at place locations. Place locations? World locations. A security camera? Wait. Is it following me? So? Does your creepy room also have a camera tracking your every move? Yes, first thing I noticed. Someone wanted to watch us. Fantastic. This keeps getting better. It's a good thing I have to, like, report to Torres every time I fucking just find something interesting.
It's a weapon.
Keep it in your pants, buddy. Friday nights, am I right? Oh, Nihongo desu ne. Cool. 3 days rooting through a library before stumbling upon anything remotely helpful. This is bigger than I possibly could have imagined. Take care of yourself. We're watching. Okay, so that's 3 maybe? It's kind of got to be if I'm taking the other 2 into account. Oh, okay, all right, I see how this is coming together. Whoa, these books look old as balls. Like, I shouldn't even breathe on them old. Looks like there's a lot of Latin, some French. Even, is that Greek? A door is a weapon to Barry now, I guess. Yeah, why not? Why not? If you can be creative, anything can be a weapon, I suppose. I don't think I've ever seen so many books outside of a library. That... I think you need to read more, Alex. Just making this judgment right away. It's going to take forever to search through them all. If I'm right, you won't have to. Ah, Reading for Dummies. Yeah, I remember that series. They're likely just props. Props? Set dressing. Trying to make this place look real. You don't think this is a real mansion? I think it's a real mansion. Just not one anyone has ever actually lived in. This place, it's almost theatrical. Combine that with the cameras. What, are you saying we're entertainment? I think so. But why? That's sick. I don't know. And I agree. For now, all we can do is keep pushing on forward. This candle's been burning for a while. Grim. And we don't have to call Tartarus about that. Ooh, the Hawaii postcard. Alright, that's putting things together. And he better take care of doors than he did his guns. Oh, we haven't played Revelations in a while. Oh, Revelations 2. That's where Barry's negligence gets noticeable. Poor Barry. Okay. I'm inching closer, day by day. We have much to discuss. I have attached 4 of my notebooks. I can trust no one until I keep them safe until I return. SCW. Alright, one sec, guys. Handle stuff before any random noises go off in the background, you know? Oh, okay. Now let's get that back. There we go. Electronic noises, not anything weird. I'd be on another platform if that was that case. Okay, so I've got 1374. It's 4 of the notebooks. Looks like I'll need a key code. No point in trying to guess it. Well, fuck you. Kick streamer. I don't know. Once I get a crippling fucking opiate addiction, I don't know. I think I'd have to lose my mind to some degree before the kick arc begins. Although the 95% like cut does sound good. But no, no. Okay, do I really want to know? A horse head sculpture. Cool. If you're into animal parts as decor, I guess. So do I start with something horse-ish? I found it. One of the pieces are all together. Okay, maybe this works better if we try read it like they make some sort of chronological order, and maybe that'll tell me the combination. Till then, 7 pillars, they're essential. One that pieces it all together. We'll call him mad, but they have to know the truth. I feel already past the point of no return. Okay, so that would be the last, so that'll be 1. Okay. Okay, so maybe 4... 4, 3, 7, 1. Try that. Oh, piss off. Maybe I'm missing another card, who knows? Yeah, it's my zoom in. It is a puzzle time. Guess it depends on how far this game is going to go, if I can actually solve this puzzle or not. But I'm thinking, like, I have what I need, because there's 4 numbers and 4 postcards. Okay, well, does it fit anything else? Oh, hello. Kind of already liking what I see there. A torn journal page. It's scribbled with a travel itinerary that lists the order someone was planning to visit countries. England, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Philippines, Hawaii, Alaska. So, England, Japan, Hawaii, Alaska. So, 7... 7341. I did notice some of the scribblings that were on that page, so could be in for a good time here.
Hail, Radma.
Hail, Radma, indeed. Yeah, we are fucking out of here. I've had a thought. Cool, Tartarus. Yeah, about how my room is empty. No puzzles, nothing locked, nothing out of place, except for this radio. Okay. Why would they give us a way to talk to each other? Give me a way to help you. Because your only way out is me? You have to guide me to you. I'm where the puzzle. Precisely. Cool. No pressure. You made it out of the office. I know that together we can solve this. I hope you're right. I hope you're right too, Torres. All right. A Renaissance painting with a lady who is absolutely over this crap. Honestly, same. Maybe we take that with us. That's our kind of like talisman, you know, for protection. Humorism, the humoral theory, or humoralism, was a system of medicine detailing the supposed makeup and workings of the human body, adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers, and I think went on into the Middle Ages too. That really hung around for a bit. I might not be a bit phlegmatic myself. The four humors of Hippocratic medicine are the black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. Each corresponds to one of the traditional four temperaments. The proper blending and balance of these four humors were known as eucharasia. Science has since moved past these ancient beliefs, rooted in a primitive misunderstanding of how the universe works, or just the human body more than the universe. There are still those that believe there is certain truth to these old teachings. After all, what truly makes up a man? Are we not all the sum of our parts? Our bodies merely flesh and blood and meat? A physician named Duncan McDougall, good name that, that's a strong name, theorized that the soul had a physical weight of 21 grams. Oh, no, we're not talking about this shit, are we? Okay. Does this not imply that the soul itself could also be a substance present in the body? I think it's been proven false. Something that could be seen, felt, perhaps even extracted. Such ideas seem flights of fancy, to be sure, but possibilities are endless if you're not willing to pay attention to the results you find, yes. What kind of person goes through the trouble of kidnapping someone and designing elaborate puzzles for them to solve? Like, what's the point? You don't watch many movies, do you, Alex? I think someone wants to play a game. In a case like this, I'd say ego. Someone clearly has a lot of time and influence. Possibly even money to do something this elaborate. People don't usually go to such dramatic lengths just to kill someone. Not when anything else will do. A knife, a gun, your bare hands, even your teeth. I get the extremely vivid picture. Well, point being, someone clearly has an objective here. I also think they're making a statement. You know, showing off. What about these postcards? From the room you woke up in? What about them? I don't know, they're just weird. Sounds like something someone was researching. How did I read that wrong? It sounds like someone was researching something. But they also seem to be sort of paranoid. Could just be set dressing, you know, theming. I mean, look at this place. It's dramatic in the extreme. Very PS1, very dramatic. You never played Metal Gear? I guess we'll probably never know who CW was, huh? We should be worrying about ourselves before anyone else. A Still Life. Also, good name of a good name of a good Opeth album, Still Life. This painting looks slightly torn on the left. Yay, I have a green bottle, guys. I guess this is the next puzzle. The handle has been removed. I can't get it open. But what if they want to play again? Exactly. You never know these days. The rest of the drawers have their handles? Yep. Odd. In that case, it's clearly the most important drawer. Whatever gave you that idea? You've got to get it open. Sure. I just have to work out how. Going off the last room, it'll be some puzzle. You were able to solve that one. Well, hopefully it is a puzzle and not just some home repair someone half-assed. Let's think positive. If there was ever a whole-ass situation, it's this one. Display cabinet filled with knickknacks. Nothing jumps out as useful. And we don't have to tell Torres about it. Okay. Things are starting to come together as far as this room. Red bottle. A bunch of documents with charts and equations. Nothing that looks like it'll get me out of here, or else it might be a clue. I mean, it would be a clue if...
Bruh.
Okay. Alright. Just... I'll work with that one. An antique vase. Not a...
Fuck.
Not a single rupee was hidden inside. Okay. Ugh. That camera is following my every move. Makes my skin crawl. I am seriously not into these cameras. Sounds like it's a high-tech setup. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not going to question that one. I'm just going to run with it. Just gonna go with it. Clues there. But none of them are blue. Must have cost a fortune. Feels like I should almost be flattered by the effort. Almost. I would love to see the system they're working with. You know, if they weren't creepy, scary kidnappers. I wouldn't know what I was looking at. You handy with technology? I dabble. I like to mess around with computers. Pull apart security systems in my free time. Nothing illegal, I swear. Just a fun and interesting, I mean, take it easy. It's not like I'm going to arrest you. Besides, that could come in handy. Oh, hello. An extravagant looking sofa. You'd be legally required to at least wear at least 3 petticoats to lounge on it. An absolutely ancient rotary phone. It doesn't work, of course. I didn't think it would. That'd be that easy. Hey, there's a phone here, but it's dead. Here too. It's hollow on the inside. It's just a prop designed to give you hope. You think they put that much thought into it? Alex, the cameras, the design of the rooms, the puzzles, every part of this place feels designed with purpose. She seems to have a better idea of what's going on than I do. I'm kind of getting suspicious about that. Even if that purpose is give some rich maniac their jollies. We're the actors, and somewhere there's an audience. No, that's creepy. I find I'm angrier than I am afraid. Getting there. Okay, so I've got like 3 bottles. Huh, wonder what this one means. 2 liquids. The duality... What? Well, maybe it's just too fancy. Yeah. I don't know. That was some interesting, like, basic level, like, art theory there. Just analyzing that painting. on face value. The canvas looks damaged on the right side. Like it's been torn purposefully. Okay. I need to find a yellow bottle. Because I think I've got this one. I think I understand what I need to do. I just need to find what I need to find. What the fuck is that? Alright, well that makes things a little bit harder. So we got 2 there. What? Oh, I do have a sprint. Okay, so that one's okay. Right side, so yellow, black. Okay, and if I'm going from this, if I can get this in one. Okay, that's not working the way I thought. Still alive, paint looks torn on the left. Yeah, which would tell me it's the left-hand side, right? Alright, something's not working here. One moment. All right. So what is it exactly I'm missing here? Still life of white vase. Real art class 101 stuff. Oh, yeah, okay, I am missing something. All right. And it is the yellow vase, whatever it could be. Oh, right there. Okay. This is going to work a little better, I think. Oh, piss off. Still life. Painting looks like torn on the left. Okay. Hell yeah. It clicked immediately. Alex 2, creepy ass house 0. Oh, this is where the zombies come in, right? This definitely looks like a Resident Evil level. Like that counter there is where you find the map. Well, the not the map, the second wing map indentation you put in the fireplace. Alex, I made it out of the room. I'm in a hallway. Good, that's progress. I can see there's boarded up door covered in blood. We're bound to see some blood eventually. Kidnapping doesn't usually have a happy ending. The important thing is it isn't our blood. No. But is it Chris's blood? Let's keep it that way. Yep, you're right. I can hear something. I think it's your voice. You must be close. I'll knock on my door. Try and follow the sound. I'm on it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sorry. Just gonna think of Slayer every time. Flipping these off might be stylish. I don't mind flipping off cameras. A boarded up door covered in blood. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that. Fair enough. Hey, we got a Goya. Satin devouring his child. That's one for the fucking Discord, isn't it? I don't think I have that still up in my Discord, but that should go there. Actually, there we go. Of course, it's a painting of a giant eating a dude. And of course, it's bleeding onto the floor. I hate this place. So much. Very, very theatrical. I wonder if that's the door. A grandfather clock. I've only ever seen them in the movies. It's broken. What a waste of money. Hey, can you hear me? Yes. Ah, finally. Almost there. Just have to find a way to open the door. I'm going to need you to hurry. Why the rush? You know, other than being kidnapped and trapped. I think I might have hit the door too hard. Triggered some kind of trap. The room is now filling with gas.
Bruh.
Alright, don't panic. The gas is coming through slowly. We've got some time. I'm going to get you out. I'll find a way. I swear. Even if it is just your cold corpse. I believe in you, Alex. Just keep a calm head. My life is in your hands. Alright, well, let's examine the door. It's getting harder to breathe. Not how I saw myself going. You're not going anywhere. I'll find a way to get you out. Alright, crowbar? Do we get a crowbar? Green herbs? I can't see anything. It's pitch black out there. No idea where we are. What? Somehow, this still isn't worse than some public toilets. Fair enough. So, there's this toilet. Okay, you don't have to tell me everything you do. Come on, you know that's not what I'm doing. I was going to tell you that it's filled with blood. Funny. I've definitely seen worse That's what I said. Okay, so it's either liar or lair. A satanic picnic. Fits perfectly with the blood-soaked bathroom. Fuck yeah, buddy. Let's fucking go. A dirty mirror with some bloody marks on it. They look purposely drawn. And something feels off about the reflection. Can't quite put my finger on it. I think I have to align up things with this. Fucking got some Elizabeth Bathory kind of shit going on here. Pretty sure cameras in bathrooms are illegal. What am I saying? That's clearly not a concern here. It reveals. What reveals? I don't have time for this cryptic... The fuck? Wait. Sorry, there's something weird going on here. I mean, more weird. The reflection in the mirror isn't right. Isn't right? Yeah, it doesn't match up with real life. The reflection doesn't... Alex, you're not making sense. Look, a painting just fell down in the mirror, but it's still hanging out behind me. It's a two-way mirror. You can see to the other room. Okay, you need to check out that painting on it. Apart from the subject matter, painting seems normal. Maybe there's something behind it. Ah, the wallpaper's coming off here. Light's coming through a gap in the wood, and I hear coughing. Torres, I might have found a way in. Just in time. Air's getting really thick. The wall was falling apart behind the painting. There's a space and light behind it. I think this would line up with your room. You might be onto something. There's a vent on this side, but it doesn't lead anywhere. How about you breaking through a wall? I'm trying to pry the planks, but they're more solid than they look. Oh. I can't think straight. It's getting very sapphic in here. Is there anything you could use? Not that I can see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. There's no way through, no way out. Alex, calm down. Look, they're messing with your head. I need you to pull yourself together. It's amazing how she can talk so much with that much gas in her lungs. The minute you give up is the minute I'm dead. Think. I'm trying, but... this is too much. I can't do anything. Oh God. Alex, snap out of it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get me the hell out of here. I'm trying. No, you're... My thoughts indeed. What? What's happening? I mean, it's moving. Alex? Alex? Hell nah. Absolutely not. No way. Alex? What happened? I heard a crash. No pressure indeed. Are you okay? This is insane. Nah. It's impossible. My reflection just moved on its own. Threw a damn axe at me. Through the mirror. Yeah, what? Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm kidding. Just a joke between friends in the old death house. There's a whole... Called it. Fucking called it. There's a whole room back there. It looks just like this bathroom. Yeah. Alex? Ah, right. Yes, Torres. It's not a life or death situation or anything. I'll take any miracles I can get. I'm coming, Torres. Hold on. Yeah, maybe jimmy the door open. I could try breaking down the door. The hatch is pretty beat up, but I reckon I'd get me in. It's what I would do. Saying that, hitting the door too hard is what triggered the gas. I could try looking for another way, but I've got to do something. It'll be faster this way, right? So, do we break the door down, or do we go through the other way? Which totally could fit a human being through, right? I'm tempted to do the door because the wall just looks a bit too convenient. They could do the door. Fingers crossed. Wait. Gas is being pumped in much faster now. I don't think this is the solution they want. I know, but I'm close. This close to getting the door open. One more swing and I can get you out. Fuck yeah, let's go. Screw it, I'm not letting you choke in there. I'm breaking it down now. Oh, God. Torres? I was too late. I'm sorry. I fucked up there, didn't I? No pressure at all. I can hear something coming from the end of the hallway. Fine, I'll play your fucking game. I'm coming to get you. Wow, she doesn't look happy to see me. Oh my god, Torres. Yes. How are we doing this over the radio when she's right in front of me? I don't feel like it. But how? I passed out before you could get the door open. It must have thinned the gas enough that it didn't finish the job. Torres, I'm so sorry. I thought it was the best way to reach you. Hey, I'm breathing. It's more than I would have accomplished on my own. You still saved my life. We'll just have to be more careful. Sometimes the quickest solution might not be the best one in this place. The quickest solution would have just been to hack at the wall. I had to fucking take extra steps to get to the door. What are you talking about? I don't think this place is playing around. I wouldn't count on getting lucky again if someone is in danger. My heart is going a billion miles an hour. What now? For now, let's look for a way out. It probably won't be that simple, but it's a start. Oh, apparently I hurt Torres. You doing okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. Let's get out of here. Okay, you got it. Well, I've got a friend. It's neat. And they have a face, too. All the storage space just sitting unused. That's how you know someone is rich. You look through all this place, all the drawers, every single one, they're all empty. I bet whoever's behind this just wanted to watch me try and fail. Uh-huh. Nothing in the books? No. Tried the bed? No, I did not try the bed. Because of the traps? Yes, but also because it looks filthy. I'd rather stand anyway. Keeps the blood pumping. And I just had these slacks dry cleaned. Okay. This is nice, right? The sofa? Is that a serious question? Hey, give me a break. Most of my furniture is secondhand. I just moved up from milk crates after I graduated. Putting aside the death house factor. Oh, I think it's gaudy. Oh, jeez, she moves around, doesn't she? Cupboard filled with drawers. Okay, time. Jesus. Torres, you need to learn personal space. Just a little bit. You're giving me Watson vibes right here. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. No. Oh, that's too freaky. I'm in no rush to find out what's behind that door. I see what you mean. This looks messy. Right? A lifetime of survival instincts honed by scary movies says we should steer clear. Well, eventually we might have a choice. Might not have a choice. But for now, we should investigate everywhere else. Sounds good to me. Speaking of which, I should probably... Oh. I've seen a dead body stuffed into one of those once. I beg your pardon. A grandfather clock. You know, big, tall, pendulum. Not that, the dead body. Well, if you've got a small corpse, it's actually not a bad place for hiding something. Right, zombie? Until it begins to stink, anyway. You have led the most fascinating, horrible life. Because I do believe we should be checking in here a little bit. Seeing as there's a whole ass other room there. What a creepy idea. Camera overlooking a bathtub. Especially in this bathroom. What could I have seen? You know what? I don't want to know. He nodded. Of course he nodded. Nothing but a broken mirror now. Leads to an identical looking room that has a door right there. No point in climbing in. Doesn't look like the window or door go in. How do you know unless you try? Alright. Alright, Miss fucking architectural genius. I mean, it doesn't make sense if, like, that window goes to no... Good Lord, Tartarus. Maybe I should have let you die, because that is just a bit too creepy. Hey, that door is open. It definitely wasn't like that before. Okay, we move carefully. No telling what we'll find.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't ready for that one. It's been a while. Huh. Hang on.
Magnificent, don't you think?
Okay, maybe it's not that magnificent, but yeah, well, I'll run with it. Where the hell are we? This place is way bigger than I expected. Doesn't look like... Looks like some kind of central hall. We should head downstairs. Why there first? I find that most exits are on the ground floor. Oh, well, yeah. That makes sense. Let's check that out. Or we can just take in the very occultish decor. I'm not going to look too closely at this. For one, it's very gross. And I don't want to know if it's made with, you know. And for two, looking at it makes my head feel weird. Like it's almost a save point, right? I think this is Latin. What am I saying? It's a big spooky mansion. Of course the old books are all in Latin. It's probably legally required. I mean, are you really a creepy mansion and you don't have a creepy portrait of creepy old-timey children? I mean, I don't think... I mean, Evil Within doesn't count, right? Like, the creepy old-timey children they had there were the actual residents. Hey, we should head downstairs first, check for a way out. Failing that, somewhere we can gather our thoughts. Right, sounds like a good idea. It's almost like the game's telling me what to do. Oh yeah, the game's telling me exactly what to do. Somebody really likes fireplaces. There's no making this place feel cozy. 10 cozy. Hang on, I've got something for this. I've got something for this.
It's locked, all right.
There we go. Over there. That room looks perfect. Perfect? Follow me. I'll explain. It's called a save room. See? The music gives it away. This room looks safe. For the moment. Thank you, Detective Dismal. A perfect, cheerful, morale-boosting observation. Just being practical. I think we should rest for a second and review what we know. Then we'll be able to act accordingly. Okay. So, to start, we've been individually kidnapped by an unknown assailant, left trapped inside a house. This is clearly a person with both the means to craft elaborate, dangerous puzzles and a sick sense of humor. I mean, maybe it's not one person. How do you know? Lives are on the line, and I've got the burning lungs to prove it. So, that sounds bad. It is bad. We know next to nothing. We have no idea whether there's two of us in this mansion or 200. You think other people could have been kidnapped? This place is too big. And too many things don't add up for it to be just the two of us. Regardless, our goal is to escape. We should also attempt to find out who's behind this. Both to bring them to justice, and for me to bring a firm punch in the gut. If we find anyone else, well, we'll do what we can to help. Like you did for me. Right. Sounds like a plan. Just uncomfortably warm, yeah. You really like that uncomfortably warm feeling right in the lungs, you know? I can't. What? That gas did a number on me. I still can't take a deep breath, and I can barely move. Just getting down here felt like I was trying to run a marathon. Oh. Look, I know it's asking a lot of you, but you're the one who rescued me. I believe in you. We've both got a radio so we can maintain contact. In the meantime, I'll poke around this room. Maybe I'll find information from this safe room with nothing in it. Or another asinine little puzzle, more like. At least I know who to call if that happens. You know, in movies, splitting up is always a bad idea. This isn't a movie, and we shouldn't waste time. We don't have the luxury of making the best possible choice. This is so bogus, dude. I thought these days the kids said Oh, snap. Okay, you know what? You can critique my slang when we escape this murder mansion. Just promise you'll take care while I'm gone, okay? I'm pretty sure it's not what the kids say these days. They say something a lot more redundant. Don't worry about me, Alex. Just be careful. You don't know what's out there. It'll help if we have a map. It's not perfect, but I started drawing one. She's almost too helpful, if you're asking me. Which no one is. Should be enough to get you started. Are you kidding? This looks amazing. Oh, snap. How'd you get such straight lines without a ruler? Keep track of the rooms, and if you think something... I'm hating myself right now. Keep track of the rooms, and if you have something left to do, that way, if you ever lost, you can just check the map. Seriously, were you an architect in another life? This is so crisp. Thank you, stupid. Thank you. Alex, focus. I've marked two doors. Mark the two doors I noticed were open on our way down. There's a good place to get started. Oh, and here's my pencil. Resident Evil 9 again. Here's my pencil if you want to keep it to your date yourself. Right, got it. Thanks, Torres. Try and take it easy. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I didn't realize this game would have us feeling so awkward about like terminologies so quickly. Or at all. No escape. That's always a good thing to place on the map. She's not looking good. I'll give her a chance to catch her breath. And so many more books. They've got everything here. History, science, medicine. It's all really out of date, though. Never thought I'd see something that would make my college library feel modern. Wow, these are all books on folklore and legends from all over the world. And I wish I had time to read them. These are lilacs. My mum loved flowers. She used to tell me all about them. Maybe, if you ever left the house, you could probably see some outside, too. I think these symbolize renewal. What is going on in there? That looks like a puzzle, but we'll get to it. Not creepy. Locked. There's a curtain in the way. And strange shapes in there. Not getting in there. All right. Still locked. From the looks of things, it's sturdier than it seems. Someone else has already tried to break out before us. Guess there was no making it past the metal. You can't fight steel. Yeah, someone really doesn't want us leaving. It's locked. Alright, you know what? Let's just finish clearing up this top floor, and then we'll start clearing up the bottom floor. Cool. Alex, where are you right now? Upstairs. It is, as you might expect, old and weird up here. Why? Do you need something? You weren't just outside the great room? No. Why? I thought I just heard... Never mind. I guess that gas just hit me harder than I thought. Are you okay? Should I come back? No, it's nothing really. I could have sworn I heard you calling me. I thought I saw you too in the shadows outside the room. You just said something to show me. Something I needed to see. Okay. Not a fan of that. Torres, I swear that wasn't me. I believe you. It sounds like something, Torres. The fuck? It's just this whole situation and the gas must have done a number on me. Don't worry about it. But it's fine. Just forget it. I probably just dozed off or something. Just go back to whatever you were doing. But watch your back, Alex. I don't know. Torres is kind of giving me kind of hot and cold vibes for some reason. I don't quite trust her. I mean, that would be kind of like one of those... That's from a Gorgoroth. I mean, Gorgoroth used that for an album cover once. I know that painting. Don't die, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling like she could be on in it somehow. Oh, that's a peacock? That is the most fucked up peacock I've ever seen. What the fuck does... Good lo-fi beats for like walking around a weird ass mansion. A demonic peacock, yeah. I guess I need to find the lion key, right? We're fully Resident Evil-ing this, right? It's totally gonna be. Find the keys to unlock the doors in the mansion. The master bedroom. What master things happened in here? Great, I have a slide. I kind of get the feeling they're trying to go for like some sort of like Silent Hill, Akira vibes with the music. Then yes, there's a Gur door. We don't want to go through that door. That's the Gur door. Alright, someone has a drinking problem. That's a clue. I haven't got any new slides to insert. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In certain cultures, crystals have more meaning than pretty baubles to decorate your home with. It was believed that many facets inside them could be act as windows to other realms or even to the afterlife. One ritual involved building a doorway out of crystal during the fall equinox, in the belief that the shadow it cast was actually a doorway to another world. building such a structure is, of course, impractical at best, and it's unlikely that this ritual was ever really performed at a full scale. Don't sell people short like that. They have enough time in their hands and they're crazy enough. Which perhaps is a comfort, given that if you open a door to somewhere, you never really know what might come through from the other side. Okay. That makes no sense. Like this. $1592. Okay. It's not going to work, right? No. But there's 4 squares there, and this is only 3 squares. Huh. Okay, you've got me a little stumped here, buddy. Unless I'm reading them the wrong way. 1592. Even then, that will still not make much difference if I read it the other way. Someone's hung a sheet on the wall. They were using it as a makeshift screen. Okay, well that doesn't help much. Okay, how am I going to think about this one? Unless there's some sort of cipher I'm missing. Weird looking board. Was it for a game of some sort? Maybe the pieces are around here somewhere. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I just can't make this translate into what that is.
Forest! It's forest!
You're right. It's forest. It's so forest. Didn't expect him to be back so soon. Guess he's really one angry zombie. Like, once I figure it out and it clicks, I'm gonna feel so dumb. It's like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Unless I'm reading that wrong. So that's 4. That's 3. Yeah, that'd be 2, and that's 1. So I am reading it right. Unless it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you swap 2 and 3 around. Okay, I'm gonna need a bit of paper for this. I think I have a starting point, and then I've got to work things around. Maybe. So it's 1592. So, number 1, I go 1952, 1952. And then I swap that so it goes 5912. And it's 5921. It's 1925. 1925. We'll see if I just figure this one out. Hell yeah. All right. All right. Brain's still working on a Friday night. That's good. Didn't waste it all at work today. What in the... I was not expecting that. Thank you, Rachie. Thank you. I don't know why I'm surprised that this place has secret rooms. It's like the least weird thing about it. You'd be surprised how common those are. Deal with a lot of secret passages and such as a detective, do you? Well, normally it's less elaborate. Panic rooms are still popular, for instance. But more often than not, it's, say, an old office or a bedroom. They get boarded up and forgotten about before the place was sold. Ever find anything cool? Probably another body. I did once get called in by a school. They found an old room in their basement while renovating. 2 bodies. Well, skeletons, really, at that point. Both in chairs, opposite an old standing mirror. Cracked right down the middle. You're kidding. I am not. They were so old, it was impossible to tell what happened to them. The official record was some sort of suicide pact. Oh, there goes my YouTube video. Given the symbols drawn on the floor around them. People have always been strange, Alex. It's still super creepy, though. Some real Bloody Mary stuff. What? Like ghosts? It's never ghosts or monsters, Alex. It's always people. People do the worst, most terrifying things you can imagine. So can a pissed off chimpanzee on fucking crack if you fucking feed it enough. I can't tell if you're the scariest person I've ever met or the most boring. I get that a lot. Sealed and covered. I'm not digging through all these unless I don't have to. A chalk outline. An unfinished door, maybe? Maybe we've found the forbidden door. Don't tell Thekla. A gator on meth. Yeah. I don't know. If we're in gator country, that might be a thing. Haven't seen outside this house yet. Weird distortion around that door, too. I might need to come back here. But okay, we solved the master bedroom. Excelente. This hallway seems long. Shouldn't I be able to see the door by now? I don't know, is it a fucking treadmill? How does this work? Okay, that was kind of weird. Okay, so I guess I just had... Alex, I'm working with you here. I really am working with you here. How do you get turned around in a hallway? I mean, it's pretty dark up in here, and I'm already on edge. Yeah, just imagining things. Just keep it together, Alex. I'm exactly the type of person you want in situations like this. Really just gonna take the edge off of things. Let's go check on Torres. Make sure she's still among the world of the living. All right. What happened? Yeah, what happened indeed? Not taking unscheduled appointments. Okay, sure. Everything else in this place operates on its own logic. Why not? Since none of the phones work and I have no way to call, whatever that is for an appointment, I guess I'll see if I can't find something that goes in that slot. I decided I needed more hallway. Hey dog, I heard you like hallways. So I decided to hallway your hallway so you had more hallway. A bust of a horse head. Kind of angry looking. Can horses look angry? Records show that a startling increase in the number of murders during the 1727 London famine. Driven mad with starvation, it was in this environment that the London butcher thrived. Famed for selling high-quality meat at cut rate... Oh, it's like Stinky Dinky. Sorry, Karl Denke, if you... German psychopath. At cut-rate prices, it was years before anyone discovered their source. Fresh corpses. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, well, books fall all the time. By themselves. In spooky old mansions. Where you've been kidnapped. I really hate this place. I see what the puzzle is. Okay. Well, that layout pad again. A section on the psychology of murderers. There's one thing I don't want to get inside of. It's the mind of a killer. Not late night reading for when you've been stuck in a murder house. Weird. Why would anyone hang a blank canvas? A placeholder, maybe. I think Robert Rauschenberg hung some blank canvases. I think they were called his white paintings. It's my old art school days coming back to haunt me. Okay, so 1727 was the butcher. Who would probably be using a cleaver. The lumberjack would invite couples to their holiday cabin in the woods. Overpowering his victims, he would force one of the couples to watch him as he methodically severed the limbs from their partner. He was eventually apprehended in the late 70s. Authorities were helped by multiple survivors being able to identify the make of chainsaw used. Okay. Um, 1970... Lumberjack chainsaw, where he skinned people's asses raw. The Crimson Artist. This is an H.H. Holmes reference. Christoph H.H. Jefferson, the Crimson Artist, was active between 1290 and 1312. They would kill and artfully arrange the models' bodies, at which point he would paint the crime scenes in the victim's blood. Several pieces of their art had reportedly gone missing. While never officially valued, they're rumored to be highly sought after in the fine art world. Okay. Crimson Artist, 1292. 1312. So that's 3. We just need 2. Yeah, okay. Oh, John Moxley has a place in here. That's great. John Moxley is a highwayman of English legend dating back to the early 1500s. Wielding a spiked flail, he would wait by the roadside for unsuspecting passers-by. Victims were beaten. This sounds very much like John Moxley. Victims were beaten beyond recognition, many never identified. Nothing was ever stolen, and their motive remains unknown to this day. Very much sounds like the dude. Please don't kill me, John. Okay, so 1500s. Moxley. Flail. Hey, that's exactly where we use that, Richie. Thank you. And the ferryman. Tales of a murderous ferryman date back to the 11th century BC. So that would be... Fuck. That'd be the 1200s, right? Because 21st century would be 20. 20th century was the 1990s, so the 1900s. So yeah, that'd be the 1200s. But it's 11th century BC, so it's negative 1200. Considered a myth, it is said to have been inspired by Charon, the one who ferried souls to Hades through the river Styx. In ye olde times, yes. Okay, I've got enough to work with here. Okay, so that's the butcher. That's Moxley. That's the Crimson Artist. Who the fuck's got the lobotomy tools? Oh, the clock killer. Charged with 18 separate murders. There's what to believe to be an open shut case. Okay, clock. 1980s. 1988's clock. Crucial evidence destroyed in the fire meant the clock killer served a short sentence only a single year before being released in the summer of 1988 for good behavior. The clock killer. You mentioned them before. It says here that they're free. Is that true? Released early for good behavior. How? According to this, he's an unknown murderer. Or he's a known murderer. Mass murderer. I was on the force then, and we had it all. Extensive evidence, documents, murder weapons. Hell, I even got him on video. Especially in the 80s. So, what happened? It was all destroyed. A few weeks before the trial, a fire took out half the police station. Nothing but ashes left behind. A cop house of ashes. That can't have been a coincidence. I'm sure it wasn't. I headed up an investigation. Turns out our killer was a former cop. Well liked. Friends in high places, you know the deal.
Jesus!
Orders came in telling me to stop investigating. Told me just to focus on my 9 to 5 and let the higher-ups handle it. Did you? Hell no. But wouldn't you know it, I was suspended and put under investigation myself. Didn't take a detective to figure out my days there were numbered, so I quit. Best decision I ever made. Turns out my values and those of the station didn't align. Okay. The biblical figure Cain, the original murderer, appears in various texts dating back a millennia. Theories of Cain being the son of Satan, and not Adam, date back just as long. Arson East. Public faith in the police's ability to keep them safe was at all-time low by 1964 due to the arsonist. Hundreds perished in the string of devastating apartment and office building fires. It's thought that the Dream Doctor massacres a few years prior served as inspiration. However, as they were never caught, their motivation remains a mystery to this day. Okay, I'm missing one. Ferryman. Dream Doctor. Performing a vivisection on a conscious human is near impossible due to the shock. However, the Dream Doctor was able to keep his victims conscious using a paralytic agent. She would then use a leucotome, a hammer and pick for extensive brain testing. Oh, okay. So Dream Doctor. They look like lobotomy tools, but 1964. Okay, 1960. Fucking hell, my writing is absolutely god-awful. That's barely legible. Okay, so, I'm just gonna do this, like, the logical way and it go from earliest to latest. So, Butcher Cleaver, 1290 to, I think, I'm just writing in cryptic symbols, yeah. So that's number 1. And number 2 will be the flail. Number 3 will be the cleaver. Number 4 will be the lobotomy tools, and number 5 will be the clock. See if I got this right. Paintbrush. Flail. Butcher's cleaver. Lobotomy tools and clock. Oh, I get to take them all home. Cabinet's open now. I suppose I have to take these. Okay. Oh. That's weird. I know this canvas was blank a second ago. A hammer and a pick, a clock, and paintbrushes. This has to be part of the puzzle. Okay. Huh. Weird. Really weird. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is like some sort of like very weird, very obtuse combination lock. Right, left, right. So I just got to figure out what exactly this is. Like 226? It doesn't really make sense because there's only 5 books down below. Bugger. Okay, what about stuff that doesn't make sense? Read that. Oh, I bet you're enjoying this, aren't you? I will figure this out at some point. These give off surprisingly little light. Good thing I've got this flashlight. Okay, that was helpful. Okay. So 1, 5, and 3. One, 2, 3. Aha! Another one bites the dust, my friends. I know this room. We're on the ground floor, and Torres is, well, off to this direction. Right that way. pretty empty. Wonder what these buttons do. Oh, hello, that looks kind of cool. A stack of paintings. What are these doing here? The fuck? Oh, this has got all fucking heavy metal all of a sudden. Is it flying or falling? Either way, that demon looks pissed at the angel. A knight fighting off a minotaur. Is it defending the angel? Imagine a giant half-bull, half-man leaping towards you. That knight's shield better be sturdy. Amidst the chaos, an angel stands. Incredible craftsmanship. Wow, this lamia is menacing. Don't think I've ever seen it crawling across the floor like an actual snake before. Okay, I'm going to need one more clue. Just to put this all into context. At least I think I am. Figure. Maybe it's Cain? Who the bloody hell knows? Bitches love buttons. Bitch. Thank you, Rachie. Okay, it's... Did I do something? Whoa, whoa.
Jesus!
These things have got to stop appearing out of nowhere. Maybe you press the green button. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of brute forced that one. Everything all right, Alex? It was either I had to turn them all on or I had to turn them all off. Just checking in. I'm looking at a bunch of weird statues and a painting. An angel, a demon, and some sort of snake person. Oh, you mean a lamia? I don't know, do I? It's Greek mythology. The lamia was a girl who was another casualty of Zeus and Hera's. On again, off again marital squabbles. These days, they're mostly just used as generic fantasy monsters in most media. The actual legend is much more tragic. Well, I mean, Zeus did do that thing as a goose that one time. Do most detectives know this much about Greek mythology? Can't I have a hobby? Besides, when you spend all your time dealing with human monsters, the made-up ones are a lot more palatable. Great time for a new God of War game, huh? Incredible craftsmanship. I'm a little nervous he's suddenly going to spring to life. Very lifelike. One jacked minotaur. Would not want to be in a labyrinth with that. Or would we? Snakes for hair. Are all lamias Medusas? Or am I at risk of turning into stone? A knight that means business. Must be a guard for the angel. Maybe it's the boss. Intense. I'm a little intimidated just looking at it. Another podium. This one's carved in symbols. All the favorite symbols we have known and loved, dabbling into horror games. These days, they're mostly used as fence. Touche. Okay, so somehow I'm going to have to link this to... Uh-huh. Okay. Right. So the Lamia is... Yep. So the knight would be next. Minotaur is the triangle. Which looks like a something 40k ripped off for the Eldar. Or is it the Eldari now? Angel is... That's one. And a big bad devil friend. Cool, so we're just... It's a convoluted lock system, but at least those doors across the hall are open. I hope there's something inside. I mean, probably not, but I hope. At least I can go talk to Torres now. Those were not there before. A bunch of old statues covered in drop cloths. Kinda creepy, but what else is new? Right, you have to have seen where these came from, right? Alright, fine. I could have sworn they weren't there before. This game better not be gaslighting me. What? Ah, yes, hello. I am, as you might imagine, quite relieved to see you. Oh, shut up, Gale. Are you okay? What is this? Okay, my young friend. I am ecstatic. Exactly. Why wouldn't I be? Tangible proof of my life's work. I'm actually quite moved by it all. As the kids say, this is all that and a bag of chips. Ohio. I don't think they do say that, and your tangible proof is tangibly throttling you. My apologies. I was quite carried away in the excitement. My name is Charles Werner. I am an historian in the specialized field of study. Not long ago, I woke up to find myself as you see me now. This has got to be special effects, right? The old practical stuff? With or without depth? Yeah. I'm going to get you out of there. I would advise against force. Whenever I struggle, it seems to upset it. Then how do I get you out of there? That's the spirit. Into the unknown with open arms. Granted, I don't have any hands-on experience with the scenario. But if you were to look at your feet, that symbol is incomplete. but it shares similarities with banishing circles prevalent in other cultures' mythos. Always got to find a fucking nerd, right? If you can find a way to complete it, then perhaps. Sure, fine. Why not? Whatever. What with my boundless knowledge of ancient mythological ceremonies? That'll be a cinch. Because my name's Croft. Lara Croft. Are you alright? Not even close. But what else is new tonight? Then please, have a look around. If you find something, bring it to me and it may be able to help. Yeah, this guy's got himself in a bit of a Silent Hill type clusterfuck pickle. We have such sights to show you. I think there's a sigil here. I've just got to move the painting. This must be a sigil. If I squint, it looks like a weird robot, kind of. What's this? It looks like a You might need it to complete the circle. How do I, You're the demon expert. Come over here and describe it to me. I might be able to identify it for you. A ragged book. Looks to be someone's journal detailing someone's travels. Mystical lands, strange animals and beasts. Fiction, obviously. Right? A demon eating Santa. Yeah. Hail Santa. What does it say? I can't tell if it's a fairy tale or meant to be serious. It's some sort of travel log. But all the things it describes, well, they don't exist. Strange places, monsters. Monsters? Or demons? Trust me. It's a very important distinction. There's always some truth in any piece of fiction. Keep it in mind. What's this? It's like something straight out of a horror movie. Less gory than the one upstairs. So I just have to finish this drawing, and you'll be free. That is the core component, yes. I can guide you through the rest of the ritual. Alright, I guess I'll have to figure out where to put each sigil in. That's where I can be of some assistance. I dare say all my studies have led to this. This is indeed how you get Cenobites. This is exactly leading up to Cenobites. Charles is fucked. In more ways than one. Bring me to anything you don't understand, and I'll do my best to identify it for you. Right, well, I found one spooky-doo sigil. There's a second one. Looks like a mountain. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh yes, I recognize this. It's the sigil of the demon Malthus. It takes the form of a giant stalk. An artisan, it would build high towers and strongholds of the toughest materials. Oh, you have another I should look at. This one would be the sigil of Rom. A crow demon known to steal, always seeking treasure. Its most famous heist was that of the underworld's soul flame, leaving it permanently shrouded in a fire that will never go out. And that's everything for now. I get the feeling there's more sigils. Gotta catch them all. What is this? It's moving. Is it alive? I'm not touching it. Alive. An interesting thought. One would describe a cow in a field as alive, but once the steak on your plate, it's considered dead. I don't like where this is going. But what if that steak started moving? Is it alive again? Please don't take this the wrong way, Charles. But stop talking to me, creepoid. Charles is definitely the kind of guy that gives you Cenobites. He's got that kind of like Lovecraftian main character kind of thing to him where he's just fucking with things he shouldn't be, but he just can't help it. This one's simple enough. Looks like a diamond. It looks slimy. That's special effects, right? Gotta be. Gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. Because if it's not, then that means... Oh, it's actually not slimy at all. But it is interesting. It's somehow soft and firm. I feel like I'm suspended in jelly. But as soon as I apply any force, it grabs hold tight. Kind of like punching custard, if you've tried that. What? No. Have you tried that? And please, stop talking about food. I'll never want to eat again. This is a flesh world. This thing is all over the room. It smells as bad as it looks. I've got to get Charles out of here for my sake. What does it smell like? I've been here long enough that I feel my nose has gotten used to it. Consider yourself lucky. It's a mix of that iron-rich smell and blood and what I can only describe as raw. Can something smell raw? Ask Gordon Ramsay. It's so thick I can taste it. Oh god, let's just change the subject before I hurl. Okay, look up, because no one ever looks up. This was interesting. It's an eye? Maybe a bow? Okay, let's see what you got. Indeed, I believe this is the sigil of the demon Furfur. Furfur? Furfur. An enormous deer creature. Its mighty hooves would shatter the sky, leaving thunderstorms in its wake. Oh, you have another I should take a look at. This is the sigil of Bifrons, the two-faced beast, master of science and arts. They maintain all the gates and passages in the spirit world. That's everything for now. I get the feeling there's more sigils. Try to find them all. How is it moving? Is it breathing or a heartbeat maybe? Say, I think this is real. You're the expert. Got any theories? I believe that what we're seeing here is only a small part of a much larger creature. So it is breathing. Just not in a way we can see on our side. It's breathing. Between worlds? Correct. For whatever reason, the process that brought it here wasn't successful. Unfortunately, without a stable tether, it's had to bind itself with the environment, which also just happens to have included myself. Charles, you seem very nice, so I'm not going to tell you how crazy that is. But hey, what do I know? I've never seen or heard anything like this before. I know. Exciting, isn't it? Though I'm thankful that you've come to help. I do advise you avoid becoming stuck. I promise you, that is a priority. Okay, more sigils, maybe? I think I just need the 4, right? Mouth is... My time in the southern wastes was all too brief, chased by a crimson crow. Emanating an unbearable heat, I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north if it weren't for the reptiles keeping guard. Reptiles keeping guard. Though unintentional, only live in brief thanks to it. I began my journey in the east. Barrier between worlds rendered useless by the great glowing gates. To my west lay a city of great spires, staggering tall and blindingly white. How long did I stay? Even now, I cannot say. Okay. Functions. Got that one. You'd think 4 would be enough, right? So I've just got to think a little harder about like how exactly these things come together. You said you're an expert on demons? Well, more accurately, I'm a historian. Some peers would consider me famous, and others, well, infamous or eccentric. I have a knack for uncovering stories, thought lost, connecting the dots overlooked by those seeking a more obvious truth. The demons? Demonology is one of my unusual research areas. My academic peers do not approve. They feel it's childish, sadly. If only they could see. Right, I'm going to work with what I got here. Because I'm not really seeing any other sigils. There's something under these books. Oh, hang on. Hello. I guess I do have to look around a bit more. Just move things around until they work out. Dang, the door is locked behind me. I'll just have to deal with that after Charles is free. Okay. Well, apparently I've got other things to look for. Okay, let's see what you got. Ah, yes, this is the sigil for the demon Andromeleus. I think you've got them all. Okay, what does Andromeleus do? Do you know how you end up here? The cult? Well, they've called themselves a cabal or a secret society or something equally grandiose, I'm sure. But this setting, these resources, these actions, well, it looks like it's a cult. Walks like a cult and quacks like a cult. You see what I mean? It's not a cult. Like a hidden government? They wouldn't be the first throughout history, I assure you. Are you serious? Well, the important thing is that they are. Are you familiar with the concept of deal with the devil, a bargain for power? Of course, these things never turn out the way bargainers expect. The devil. Like, literally. Don't be silly. The devil doesn't actually exist. I'm talking about an old god. These ancient beings appear in many forms throughout all civilizations. In all my years of research, I've found many references, whispers, stories. Many of them are supposed to be indifferent to humanity, but some will toy with us, offering tremendous power and influence in return for worship. At a cost, of course. Okay, I'm just going to mess with this then. Okay, barrier between worlds rendered useless by the great glowing gates. So, who's the gatekeeper? Let's see. Many hooves. Maintains all the gates. Okay, so started in the east, right? To the west lay a city of great spires. It's a builder. Okay, so that will probably be the stalk, right? Malthus. Took care of construction, and... The time of the Southern Oasis was all too brief. Chased by a Crimson Crow. Got that one. Meaning unbearable heat, I had to flee. I would have wandered into the frozen north, if not for the reptiles keeping guard. What? Circle's looking good from here. Think you've got all the sigils in the right place? Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Ready? Yep. Now that you've properly prepared, you only have one more step to complete. You have to visualize sending the creature back, banishing it into the void. Ah, this is it. Proof. At long last. At long last. Yes, yes, marvelous. Simply marvelous. Booyah. I am so relieved that worked. Even if I don't get how. My young friend, you are party to one of the greatest revelations of the modern era. By your hand, you've just revealed tangible proof of the supernatural. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, I'm not ready to go that far, all right? Like, not for my love of peace of mind. Just go see Tartarus. He's my partner for the night. I guess she'll want to meet you. Alex, what happened? Are you hurt? I kept calling you, and you didn't answer. I could hear these sounds. And who's this? I'm okay, I'm okay. Detective Torres, this is Charles. He's stuck here, like us. Ah, a pleasure to meet you. And a detective. Oh my, this is exciting. Ah, yes, it's a real treat for both of us. Alex, what happened? Oh, Charles was trapped in a writhing flesh wall. There were magical runes and symbols everywhere. The usual, for here. Anyway. Beg pardon? Flesh wall? Quite. An incredible spectacle from beyond. Oh, it was simply a wonder, detective. Normally, I just talk with my therapist about boring things. So this will be exciting for her. Okay, let's just process this. You encountered some sort of special effects rig? That's what she said. I assure you, detective, as the person enrobed by the matter. Please don't use those words. Of course, pardon me. All I can tell you is it seemed very real. Alex, very heroically, banished it and freed me. She was quite marvelous. While I believe Alex could do something like that, magic monster circles don't exist. They just don't. Okay? It had to have been, I don't know, a machine or something in the air that made you both hallucinate. I suppose that's a possibility. It just seemed so real. So... Well, if nothing else, this place is certainly filled with exciting mysteries, isn't it? Oh, yeah, real thrill. Edgy you see fun. Look, Torres is going through all these books, looking for any sort of clue or information. Ah, research. I love research. My time to shine. Perhaps you'd like a study buddy. We could put our heads together. Just not in a fucking flesh world fucking Hellraiser kind of way. Sure, study buddy. Okay, well, you two crazy kids have fun. Don't stay up past your bedtimes. I'll report back if I find anyone else. Call me if you need me. Do take care, Alex. And thank you again for saving me. Well, as I said, I'm not calling you a liar, Mr. Werner. Oh, please, call me Charles, or Chuck, if you like. I've never been a Chuck before. Charles, all I'm saying is I've been on a hell of a lot of cases, and it never, not once, turned out to be monsters. Demons, actually, very different, common mistake. But, more importantly, Miss Torres, detective, sorry, but well, I know you didn't see for yourself what Alex and I encountered, but surely, I think we're all under a lot of stress tonight, Charles. And I've already been doused with some sort of gas once. That's just the time we know of. Yes, there's definitely something happening in this place, but as soon as we find the people that caused it, my fist is going to happen to their sternum. And no matter what anyone thinks they're seeing, it's important that we stay focused on getting out of here alive. Not spook ourselves with stories. Yeah, but of course. I agree with you, Detective. You're right. That's the most important thing. And you will have my full support, of course. Good. We're too banged up to go snooping around this place ourselves, apart from Alex. And Alex is going to need all the support she can get. Speaking of Alex. Yeah? Maybe this can help. I found it. It works really good on living things. I found it in one of the books. A key. Top looks like a lion? Right. Try to keep an eye out for the doors with lion motifs. Well, I know where I'm going. Yeah, do have like a small support structure going on now. It's kind of neat, even if they are all very weird in their own specific ways. Okay, definitely got time to do the lion door. So what made you want to be a detective? We're trapped in a mansion filled with elaborate death traps, sickos watching us via surveillance cameras, and you want to chit-chat. Look, I've been running around all over the place. I could do with a breather. Help me take my mind off everything for a minute or two. Besides, I'm curious about you. Did you always know you wanted to do what you wanted to do? I'm having trouble picturing you as anything other than very intense child. Well, not always, no. But I guess I've always liked puzzling things out, chasing things down. And I've never been able to stand it. How some people get away with something that hurts other people. Sounds like a story. Not really. There's no big pivotal moment or anything, other than a general simmering resentment at the overall state of the world. I think we all agree with that one. Of course. There was a time when I thought maybe I'd work in the family bakery. But you can be a baker cop, can't you? Moonlight as a baker on your days off. Free donuts. It just didn't work out. What happened? I just didn't have the patience for it. All that fiddly, careful work wasn't for me. But evidence collection, not fiddly at all. Especially if you're planting it. And, well, like you said, I've always been intense. After the third time I made a kid cry, I had to face up to the fact that I just wasn't made for sugar and customer service. When we get out of here, I have got to see your baby photos. Alright, we'll talk to him later. Because I am going to use that lion key. I think I remember where it is. Hey, Charles, you there? Yes, I read you, Alex, loud and clear. How may I assist you? Just occurred to me to ask you if you knew anything about this sigil. It's, painted on the front of the fireplace on the second floor landing. Yeah, blood, it looks like. Sort of resembles a big triangle with what looks like a pentagram inside it at the widest part. There's a lot of little symbols and interconnecting lines in there too. What you're describing sounds a little like a speaking place. Certain cultures would have them, sites adorned with glyphs and symbols that would allow elders to hear the voices of their gods, I suppose. It's in some cases where they were other beings. Oh, but I've never heard about blood being used for such a purpose. Typically, they were holy ceremonies. Quite moving, actually. Trust me, there's nothing holy about this. Ah, yes, I might have to agree. I don't suppose you hear anything, do you? Awkward. Alex? No. I don't hear anything. Oh, geez, now you've got me spooked even more. Alright, we already said that. Alright, let's go use the GUR key. I think Reggie had the perfect name for it. Oh, hell no. Don't like this. It's definitely going. There's one less door to worry about. Okay. Are the plants going to eat us? Oh, okay. Guess I'm back down here. I guess if you're going to make the trouble of making a fancy key, you may as well get your mileage out of it. Why would someone buy so many copies of the same painting? It's not even a basement, it's the first floor. Still. Replacements are set dressing. These look like typical books, but they're all blank on the inside. Either someone is into journaling, or they're just here for appearances. But whose? Okay. Reach. Vertically. Hope. Anything is possible. Trust. Hard earned, but easily lost. Nah, don't wait. Management approved the animal motivationals. They want you to ignore the rest. Dream. Think big. Start small. Rubber gloves and cleaning cloths. I don't want to know what was being cleaned up. How heavy duty are the gloves? They're I'm going to say thicker than any klitsching gloves I've ever used, maybe? Doesn't sound like the sort of thing you'd use to work with acid then. Excusez-moi? It's a good thing. It means we don't have to worry about acid as a potential threat. Probably. Wait. Potential threat. How exactly? Like, I would fall into a vat of acid? How long have you thought that could be a thing? Considering how elaborate some of these traps have been, acid isn't a big leap from poisonous gas. And you didn't think to warn me that you thought this might be a possibility? I'm surprised you didn't consider it yourself, honestly. My point is, just going by that supply closet, acid probably isn't on the table. Not even the fun stuff. Probably. You know what? I'm just gonna keep moving on. Carefully. Two whole shelves filled with cleaning products. This house has seen some deep cleaning. There are so many cleaning supplies. And I thought my grandma was a clean freak. Perhaps, though, if they have it, bleach can be used more creatively. Oh, great. Now, another true crime tidbit from Torres. Creative how? Combined with mustard gas. Combined with ammonia, bleach will release a toxic vapor known as chloramine. In fact, it's entirely possible earlier that I was choking on precisely that gas. You think that's creative? Well, gotta love a multitasker. Move, find your truth. Management approved the animal motivationals. They want you to ignore the rest, so... Reach vertically. Okay, cool. Move. Read. Move. Find your truth. Wait, what? It's a black light. It won't turn on. Maybe it's not getting any power. Well, maybe I've got to do something about that. If these wires were connected, I bet I could turn on the black light. I need something to hold both ends together. There's got to be something in this mess. Maybe the gloves? Ah, fuck you. Okay. You'd think the gloves would be a good idea. Biohazard bins. Ugh. Filled to the brim. I'm not digging around in these. But why are they so full? Why have they been cleaning up, and how often? Yeah, the animal posters have me really motivated. I'm down for this. Tape. All right. Being a little Billy Badass here, just being all crafty and shit. Tape saves the day. I think this will hold. Okay. Well, someone needed to clean that more than anything. Move, find your truth. Catalyst read. Start your chain reaction. Find your truth. You can do this. Reach vertically. I can do this. Hey, I found a really heavy-duty door hidden inside a locker. A hidden door. Whatever's inside has got to be worth keeping safe. See a way to open it? There's a rotary lock. Looks like everything else. It's got to be a puzzle. And you're a proven expert at those. Get on it. Okay, so this is where these come in. Ooh, find your truth. So, heart. How the hell is, which way am I supposed to read these? Management. So it's got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, this could be really... This is easy that looks, because only one of them is a diamond. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Heart, 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 diamond, heart. Unless I'm missing something. Now I'm starting to feel very unmotivated. Okay. Management approved. Unless it is the animal ones. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm thinking of it in reverse, and maybe they want me to focus on the animal ones. Even then, I've got to like figure out what order it's supposed to be in. Because it's got spade. You know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. Spade, heart. Diamond. Spade, diamond. Of course it's the animal motivationals. Let's fucking go. Another door? This better be worth it. Oh, I see. Blue, pink, pink. Yellow, yellow, pink. Pink, blue, yellow. Managed to open that door. Yes, twice now. Only to find another door. You sound frustrated. Hell yeah, I'm frustrated. If I don't find a key out of this place, I'm going to flip out. Then I hope you find it. Not sure I could handle your flipping out, and I've seen a lot. I know what I should be going for here. I just got to get it the right way. Ah, fuck you. Oh, damn. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, you son of a bitch. I just have to do that now. In reverse. I know what I'm going for. I just have to get there. Just keep trying until it happens. Like any good thing in life. It's literally like the emblem when it's auto-saving. Seen this before. Thank you, zombie. Family health clinic appointment card. Torres, you'll not believe what was behind all those doors. Piece of paper. Torres? Hello? Oh, that's weird. You know what? I should... hello. The fuck? Are we max painting this? Torres? Nowhere to go but through. My thoughts exactly. Well, guess we're no longer trapped in the closet. Didn't even need to pull out my gun. Alex? Alex, can you hear me? Torres? Had me worried there for a sec. Couldn't make radio contact. Something is seriously wrong. It's definitely wrong. Have you seen the look on her face? It sounds crazy, but one minute I'm standing in a closet. I turn around for just a moment, and suddenly I'm in an infinite void. An infinite void. It's almost like I was possessed by some sort of melancholy and an infinite sadness. It looked how it sounds, but I do not want to go back. It's got to be another trick. This mansion is rigged with puzzles. Maybe... I like that cut. That's really good. No, not this time. We've seen some weird shit. I mean, a flesh wall for crying out loud. This was real. Kid, we've got enough on our plate as it is. If you say you saw it, fine, sure. The infinite void of space is just one issue of an ever-growing list. Yeah, okay. Fine. Were you able to at least get anything from the closet? I did find an appointment card for the clinic. It was behind all the blast doors. You think that'll be useful? I just went to hell and back. I'll find a way to make it work. And I know where exactly to use it. It's right there. So, what do I do with this appointment card? I guess I just... This is stupid. I refuse to be a party to... Whoa. Hello? You know what? I'm just gonna go back and have a word to Torres. She's busy right now. I'll check in later. So, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think I ever realized historian was an actual job. You know, outside of action movies. A sadly widespread sentiment if one isn't tenured, I assure you. And you study demons. Why? Why not? Best answer. Religious studies are a vital step in understanding humanity's history. Besides, the lore and mythos surrounding demonic entities is fascinating. Not just the entities themselves, mind, but often what they meant to represent to people. The impetus behind each one's creation. I guess not. Sorry, I never really thought much about it. Unless you count movies like, you know, Abattoir of Blood or something. Personally I enjoyed the 6th installment. Abattoir of Blood, Bride of the Blood Monster. Criminally overlooked. Wow, I've taken you for a schlocky horror movie buff. Oh, absolutely. Make a note for whenever we get out of here. Remind me to loan you my copy of Song of the Corpse Maiden. The subtitled import is far superior. Sure, Charles. And when we get out, that's the first thing on my list. Alright. We'll try the door, see what's in there. Oh, this looks fun. Funny bones. Fuck yeah. Wow, I've never actually seen one of these things in person. Fully articulated and everything. Kind of like a giant action figure. This wouldn't be a real skeleton, right? Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. It's an empty jar labeled brain. I haven't seen one of those lying around. It's because zombies been around, clearly. And I'm hoping I can keep saying that. Jars filled with body parts. These have to be fake, right? I'm choosing to believe they're fake. Hands, intestines, those preserved heads. I have to stop looking closely at things I don't need to. Excuse you. I definitely need to avoid slipping on these. That would be a humiliating way to hurt myself. I'd definitely have to lie. Tell Torres it was an elaborate trap I was narrowly avoided or something. Getting more Silent Hill vibes. I think I saw a few of these in the closet. Now I know where they're coming from. This anatomy model is missing its organs. They must be around here somewhere, probably in the jars. Or on the floor. It's locked.
It's locked, all right.
Indeed it is. A visual pain scale. I think they use these mostly for kids. I hope no kids have ever seen this one. Oh, badass. So what are we doing here? I think that's it, right? I just need to find the skull. Medical journals, most of them very old. This one mentions balancing the poor humors. There's a lot of stuff about bile and phlegm. Bob does have the moves. Not unless you're big on leeches. Okay, I guess I'm not taking anything from there. No, it's moving like that. I want to move the hand. Let me move the hand. Oh, you. I just need to find his head. That's all. Still missing some organs. Hang in there. You'll pull through. Maybe I need to check the closet. Let's have a look.
Nicholas Nakazawa. Nicholas Nakazawa.
We're getting to that evil kind of night, yes. Okay, nothing in there. I'm going to assume everything I need is in here somewhere. Just jar. Yeah, but can I grab what are those? Can I grab those? Oh, their eyes. Great. It's a model liver, and it's right next to a large red button. Very subtle. Model lungs. Okay, press the button. What? Okay, you've got me a little confused. Oh, that room looks fantastic. I really wonder what's going to go on in there. Or what has previously happened in there. Okay, I think that's more like it. I think that's right. Who the hell knows? I'm sure I will figure it out in a bit. I see what I need to do here. Ah, the telltale heart, clearly. Should models do that? Okay. What else am I missing? Like, it has to be this. This is the only other thing I can, like, think of in here, right? You'd hope. Ah. Down the brain.
Jesus!
What is it with this place and things popping up behind me? One freak show at a time. Brain first, then skeleton. Ugh. And now a skull. Fine, skeleton. Got it. Alright, here we go. Skeleton and skull. Together again. So, yeah, pretty sure you would have left it the TV, right? And hopefully it stops following me around. Fancy. Thanks, I guess. I'm not even going to question this. Oh, you look sane. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? Hello? Help me. Oh my god. I think Alex has the right idea here. No, no, no. It's the poison need antidote. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, oh man. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. Torres. Torres. Alex, what's going on? There's a woman here, and she's been poisoned.
Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man.
Exactly. I think she was trying to fix it, but she passed out. Poison. It's... Yeah, there's something oozing out of her mouth and nose. What do? Alex, stop. Remember, everything in this godforsaken house is a puzzle. There is an answer. You can work it out. Right, yeah. Where are you? What do you see? A cult of personality. I'm in some kind of nightmare. Surgery room. There's tools and equipment everywhere. Everything is covered in grime. It's disgusting. Okay, Alex, if she's poisoned, you're going to need an antidote. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about any of this. But you're good at figuring out these rooms. Work with what you have. All the information... But remember... Torres, hello? Static. God damn it. Okay, Alex, you can do this. I don't know how long she'll last. I've got to work fast. Display connected to the centrifuge. I think it'll show separation results if I use it. It's about how blood is a universal binder. Not sure what a binder is, but this could be useful. Centrifuge, different fluids of this. Breakers, clean beakers. I think I mix an antidote here. A variety of medication for different stuff. Looks like it's all years out of date. Stethoscope, great. I can improvise with that. Scalpels, forceps, beakers, nothing useful here. Unless I plan on cutting her open, which I am not. She's not looking so good. I have to make the antidote. There's got to be something I can use around here. Oh, okay, let's see how your heart's doing. She's wheezy, but otherwise the heart sounds okay. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Okay, what else can I grab? Okay, these look important. Let's grab the ones that have any of the contents left. Alpha, Kappa, and Phi. Is that date? Blood equals universal binder. Okay. Antidote from original poison. Snake, plant. This doesn't look like I can go for the centrifuge. I don't think I'll split it. Okay. Okay, no. Antidote. Yes, I need blood. Let's see, I'm gonna need a blood sample. Donated blood before. I'm sure I can figure this out. First, I'll roll up a sleeve. I'm really hoping I can save her. Okay, it does not look right. Is that some kind of rash? This is how you get zombies, by the way. Looks almost green. One thing at a time. First the blood. I'll keep the rash in mind, though. Okay, that was not as easy as they made it look, but there should be enough. Centrifuge report. Separation 1, plasma, leukocytes as platelets, 3 erythrocytes, 4 heavy elements. Heavy element? That's not right at all. Okay. So what do I do with that? So yellow, orange, red. These chemicals here. Okay, I can stop there. Do I need anything else? Oh, I need something else. Plasma, leukocytes, the elements. Okay, it's got to be the blood, right? It's... Because where else would I find the heavy metal? I know I've got plenty of that in other places. It's locked, all right. Okay, okay, that's got to be it, right? Synthesized antidote from blood. Blood equals universal binder. So yeah, I'd have to like mix it with the blood, right? I am not good at chemistry. All right, let's see if I murder somebody before the end of stream tonight. My antidote. If I've mixed this right, she'll be fine in no time. If it's wrong, it can't be wrong. That's not an option. Fingers crossed. I hope I've got this right. So do I. Okay, this is right. She should wake up, throw up, and be fine. Here we go. Hopefully blood was the secret ingredients. Oh, I've done something bad. F's in the chat. We hardly knew you, Ruth. Alex, you're back. You were gone a while. I couldn't contact you on the radio. You okay? No. Are you injured? I couldn't... She's dead. I don't know if I can do this anymore. Things here are wrong. Hey, we'll get them. I know it. I mean, there's actually something really wrong with this place. It's messing with my head. I'm feeling it too, seeing things in the corner of my eye, hearing voices. Thought it was from the gas, but I guess it was from before. Thinking they drugged us to get us here. It's probably still in our systems. Lethargy, nausea too. Some psychedelic, perhaps? I don't know. I don't think it's just that. It's just something off. Wrong. All the more reason to get out of here as fast as we can. I'm not getting I'm getting people killed. No, you're not. Whoever put us here is. Remember that. Right. Right. God, when I'm out of here, I'm going to find them, and we can deal with that once we're out. We'll bring them to justice, I promise you that. Justice. Is that enough? Come on, Alex, I need you to keep going. Okay. Horrible science failed to save Ruth. Oh no. Okay, I am going to save. Oh man, I could have saved before I did the anesthetic. Well, you live and learn on cases like that, I guess. But I am out of time, so I'm just gonna hit this bad boy. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on a Friday night. Very rare experience me doing a Friday night stream, but hopefully there will be some more to come, some more midweek streams to come. Definitely be finishing this game off. It's got its hooks in me, so I'm very interested to see where this goes. But that won't be until next week. Tomorrow, it's what is it? Days Gone. I was thinking Until Dawn, but that's just because Until Dawn 2 got announced this week. So, but yeah, I will see you guys. Yeah, no one to raid out to. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, and then we'll be doing some more Directive 8020 on Sunday. So be a fun weekend. We'll catch you guys when I catch you.